Good morning, my Biblio darlings, and welcome. My name's Mally, and thank you for coming back to hear the story today that we're going to read, and that is Little Miss Princess. It's a really lovely story. But before we start, we're going to remind our bodies that we are safe in the moment right here. And how do we do that? Through two exercises, through deep breathing. So I'm going to lead you through what's known as a 4-4-8 deep breathing. And then I'm going to tell you some jokes, because when your body laughs, it automatically relaxes. So with that, let's do the 4-4-8 breathing. So we're going to inhale for 4 counts, hold the breath for 4 counts, then we're going to exhale out through the mouth for 8 counts. Ready? So pretend you have a balloon inside your tummy and inhale deeply for 1, 2, 3, 4. And now hold the breath for And now exhale out your mouth for 8. I don't know about you, but my body feels calmer and more relaxed. And the whole purpose why we do this is when we put more air into our body, it reminds our bodies that we are safe right here, right now. And the other thing that I'm going to share with you now are 3 jokes. Are you ready? Okay. They're going to be knock-knock jokes. So here they are. Here's the first one. And I'm hearing these jokes for the first time, so if I don't understand it, you might need to explain it to me. So ready? So here's the first knock-knock joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dragon. Dragon who? Dragging my backpack because it's too heavy to carry. Okay. Dragging as opposed to dragon? Okay. All right. Here's the second one. Knock, knock. Who's there? Duncan. Duncan who? Duncan, cookies and milk is delicious. Oh, I love that. Dunking cookies and milk is delicious. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Ready? Okay. Knock, knock. Who's there? Esther. Esther who? Esther, anything I can do for you, sir? Esther, anything? Oh, is there anything I can do for you? That's cute. Oh, okay, so with that, I'm hoping your body feels more comfortable as more breath is in your body and you've been able to laugh either with me or at me. Either is good. So now, let's get to reading Little Miss Princess. And what I notice about the cover is she looks adorable. She has blonde hair and there's like braids on each side and it kind of comes up like that. It wisps up. And she has a crown on top of her head. And there's 3 points on the crown. And they have little light blue jewels, probably sapphires, which are so beautiful. And then she is doing this with both of her hands. And then she is wearing the same color shoes as the gems on her crown. A light blue. Little Miss Princess. So I'm just opening the first page. Oh. So what I see with the first page is there's Little Miss Princess, and she's standing at the top, well, at high up in her castle, and she's looking out of her window, and she's looking down, and there's more castle below her, and then beside the castle it looks like there's a bridge that's down, and it looks like there's water or a moat surrounding the castle, and it looks like there's a path leading from the bridge onto like a path or a road. It looks like there's 3 trees. Little Miss Princess's father was a king, and her mother was a queen, which, as I'm sure you know, meant that Little Miss Princess was a princess. And because she was a princess, she lived in a castle with turrets. And the turret is what she's on, what she's standing in. And a moat, that's the water beside the castle. A very big castle. Oh, and here I see a man who is mowing the lawn. And he's going from back and forth and back and forth. And it looks like he's going to be mowing some flowers. So, and because she was a princess, she had lots of people to do everything for her. People to mow the lawns, like the person that I just mentioned. People to cook her breakfast. She even had people to make her bed. Oh, that would be so lovely. Oh, so lovely. Oh, and it looks like her butler has a red toothbrush with toothpaste on it, and it's on a gold plate, and he's handing it to Little Miss Princess. And you would imagine that this would have made her rude and spoiled, but she was a kind and generous and good-hearted princess. I'm so lucky to be a princess, I must spread my luck around, she would say to herself every morning. And she did this by trying to help people. Oh, by trying to help people. So does that mean that she helped people? Or by her trying, it didn't help people at all, but she thought that she was trying to help. Let's see. Oh. She sent a chef to cook meals for Little Miss Sunshine when she heard that Little Miss Sunshine had the flu. Oh, and there's Little Miss Sunshine in bed. And she's in bed. Aw. And it looks like there's a hand pulling up a cloche, or that silver thing that would keep her soup warm. And underneath the cloche is what looks like tomato soup or maybe vegetable soup, and the steam is coming up. Oh, and the soup is in a beautiful bowl on a plate, and then on a beautiful tray, and there's a spoon to eat the soup with. That was so kind of Little Miss Princess to do that. And then when Little Miss Princess overheard Mr. Busy complaining how busy he was, she sent a gardener to mow his lawn. And she sent a maid to Little Miss Neat's house when she heard that Little Miss Neat had worn out her mop. Little Miss Princess is so wonderful in helping other people. All of this was very useful, and everyone was very grateful. But Little Miss Princess did not feel that she was really doing anything to help. So when she heard that Mr. Bump had broken his leg, she rushed over to his house to see what she could do. And in the picture, there's Mr. Bump, and he's got bandages on his head and just under his mouth. It looks like there's a cast on his leg, and his leg is elevated. It's raised. There's Little Miss Princess, and she's standing right beside Mr. Bump. Oh, so I guess Little Miss Princess asked Mr. Bump how she could help. And this is what Mr. Bump said. "I haven't got any groceries," said Mr. Bump. "You could go shopping for me." So Little Miss Princess went shopping. But because she was a princess, she had never been shopping. Oh, that could be probably intimidating, doing something that you've never done before. And a person, oh, pardon me, I just burped. And a person has asked you to go do something. Let's see how Little Miss Princess does. Oh, and it looks like with this next picture that she is at a butcher, because I'm seeing a man with a blue and white apron on. Looks like he has sausages on a hook. And then in the tray in front of him, looks like he has sausages and turkey or chicken and a turkey leg and some steaks. Oh, and a lovely roast. Oh, yummy. Okay, so Little Miss Princess went into the bakery. 6 sausages, please, she said to the baker. "We don't have any sausages," said the baker. She went into the butcher shop and asked for peas. "We don't have any peas," said the butcher. She went into the green grocery and asked for a loaf of bread. "We don't have any bread," said the greengrocer. So she went back to Mr. Bump's house with an empty shopping basket. Oh, she tried really hard. So, I wonder what the conversation will be between Little Miss Princess and Mr. Bump. "The shops have sold out of everything," she explained to Mr. Bump. "Everything?" said a puzzled Mr. Bump. "Yes, the butcher had no peas, the baker had no sausages, and the greengrocer said he didn't have any bread." "Ah," said Mr. Bump, realizing what had happened. "Why don't you try the supermarket?" And that's really kind of Mr. Bump not to point out to Little Miss Princess that she had made a mistake, but instead he gave Little Miss Princess an answer that said, "Why don't you go to a supermarket that has every ingredient in there?" That was really kind of him. Oh, so there, with the next picture, it looks like Little Miss Princess is putting food away, but she's not quite sure where they go. So let me first read and then I'll get back to what the picture has to say. "Sometime later, Little Miss Princess returned with the groceries. She offered to help put everything away, but because she was a princess, she had never unpacked the groceries. She put the sausages in the cupboard. See, they're right there. And that's not where sausages go, because if they stay in the cupboard, they're going to go bad, and then if you eat them, you're going to get food poisoning. The frozen peas in the bread bin. Oh my, is that where they go? They go in the freezer. And the bread in the drawer. Oh, where she put the peas is where the bread goes. And it looks like she is confused about where the milk goes. Oh no, that's where Little Miss Princess put the jug of milk. The milk in the oven. Whoops, how's that where milk goes? No, the milk goes where the sausages go, and that's in the refrigerator. So after Little Miss Princess had put the groceries away, she offered to clean Mr. Bump's house. But because she was a princess, she had never cleaned anything before. She dusted the dishes, she polished the sofa, and she mopped the carpet. Oh no! And I'm just looking at the picture, and it looks like there's pictures in the background of Mr. Bump and doing all kinds of poses where he's going to bump himself. But you know, I'm looking at Little Miss Princess, and she's really trying. So I feel kind of bad for her, but you know, I'm also really proud of her that she's trying. Oh. Let's see what Little Miss Princess gets into next. Little Miss Princess then went upstairs to make Mr. Bump's bed. But because she was a princess, she had never made a bed. Oh dear. Oh no. It looks like Little Miss Princess looks like a ghost, because it looks like the sheet is over top of her. Oh no. Little Miss Princess then offered to cook supper for Mr. Bump, but because she was a princess, she had never cooked a meal. Never cooked a meal before. Now, in looking at the picture, how do you think the cooking will go for Little Miss Princess? I mean, what I see is Little Miss Princess has placed the sausages on the bottom part of a fry pan. So, I'm not quite sure how that will go for her. Oh, now I see how it went for her. For supper, they had burnt sausages with burnt potatoes. She even burnt the peas. Oh, they look really black, like charcoal. Oh, poor Mr. Bump. He was probably looking forward to potatoes, yummy potatoes and yummy sausages and peas. That would have been so delicious. Oh, but probably Little Miss Princess is trying really hard. Oh, and I'm just looking at the picture, and it looks like Little Miss Princess has like a concerned look on her face as I see smoke coming out of the garbage. And she has both one hand out by the garbage and a plate, so I think she dumped all the burnt food in the garbage. "Oh dear," said Little Miss Princess, throwing the burnt meal away. "I'm just no good at anything." "Oh, I wouldn't say that," said Mr. Bump. "I'm sure you're good at all sorts of things." "Like what?" sniffed Little Miss Princess. She was probably feeling sad. "I know," said Mr. Bump. "Why don't you call for a pizza?" "What will that prove?" asked Little Miss Princess. "Well," said Mr. Bump, "you are very good at giving orders." Everyone has to be good at something. But, I have to take my hat off to Little Miss Princess. She really tried, like her heart was in the right place. She didn't get the results that she was hoping for, but she really tried, and she really cares for Mr. Bump. So now we've come to the end of reading Little Miss Princess, and I'm hoping that your body's more relaxed, because when someone reads you a story, hopefully your body also relaxes. So to continue on with feeling relaxed, let's do another deep breathing exercise. Are you ready? And we're going to do the same deep breathing exercise. So inhale deeply for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold the breath for And now exhale out for 8. Good job. Pardon me. So how's your body feeling? Is it feeling more relaxed, more calm? Wow. Now that we've done a deep breathing exercise, let's read another story. Not another story. Where is my brain? I guess I'm so relaxed. I'm just mixing things together. I meant let me read you another joke. Ready? Okay. Knock, knock. Who's there? Emma. Emma who? Emma, little scared of monsters. Get it? I'm a little scared of monsters. That's so cute. Okay, here's the next one. Knock, knock. Who's there? Fangs. Fangs who? Fangs for the free balloon. As opposed to thanks, fangs for the free balloon. Thanks. Okay. All right. Here's this one. Knock, knock. Who's there? Fleas. Fleas who? Fleas don't feed the animals. Oh, as opposed to please don't feed the animals. Fleas don't feed the animals. Oh, that's so funny. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for joining in on deep breathing exercises and jokes and hearing Little Miss Princess. It's been wonderful spending time with you. And if you've liked your time, please hit the subscribe button and click on the like so you can click on the bell so you can get notifications. And until we meet again, see you next time. Bye.